Okay, going to be making some chilaquiles today. We are going to be using chile guajillo. You can either use this one or chile New Mexico, whichever one you find. It really doesn't matter. This is a closer look on how they look, so you know what to look for when you go to the grocery store. I usually just tear off the end and then kind of rip it open to take out all the seeds from each and every single one that I'm going to use. It really depends on how much chile you're making, on how much to use, so I kind of just eyeball it. You don't have to be like real precise on how many you need to use, so just use as much as you want. Okay, so this is how they're gonna look when you take out the seeds. Then you are going to get a pot, boil these chilies. You don't want to over boil them, so just boil them for about 5 minutes until they are soft, kind of like what you see here. Then you will take them out to let them cool for a little bit before you blend them. That's at least how I like to do it. These are the ingredients we are going to be using today. So I'm going to take the chilies once they've cooled down a bit and put them into my blending cup. I'm using my Ninja, but of course you can use any type of blender. So you just want to put them in there. Pack as much as you can. And then you are going to put some of the water from that you used from boiling the chiles. So I put about 3 spoonfuls. You don't want to put too much and have it come out too watery, so just be on the safe side and put at least 2-3 spoonfuls, well, depending on how much you're using. I add the garlic, the salt, and of course the chicken bouillon. I just kind of eyeball it. I would say it's like a tablespoon. Then I'm going to blend all the ingredients together and hopefully get the texture and consistency that I'm looking for. So this is the consistency that I like to work with. It's not too thick, not too watery. So this would kind of be the perfect consistency. These are the tortillas I'm going to be using. Doesn't matter what kind of tortillas you use, as long as they're corn tortillas. You can use any brand. I'm going to be cutting them in half, then layering them on top of each other, and then making 2 cuts into it so that you have 3 triangle shapes, like so. I think this is the perfect size. Then you're going to repeat the process and make as much as you want. This is how much I'm making today. Then you want to pour some oil in your pan. You want to pour enough that is going to fry all your tortillas. So you want to put a good amount of oil. I have my napkin on my plate ready so that once my tortilla chips are fried, the napkin kind of absorbs the extra oil. I just use a medium-sized pan, and I put about maybe 8 or 9 tortilla chips to fry. I don't like putting too many so that I'm able to watch them and get them to the, you know, the perfect crispiness that I like. Some of them you actually want to brown a little bit more than the others. That actually gives it more flavor. So yeah, definitely try to do that. You're just going to keep flipping them until they are fried. I usually put it on medium to high heat so that they cook kind of fast. So this is how they will look when they are brown and ready for you to take out of the pan. Like I said, you want to have some even more brown than the others, you know, gives them a good flavor. Then you're gonna place them onto your napkin so that all the excess oil gets absorbed by the napkin. You don't want like oily tortilla chips. And this is how it would look when they're all done. As you can see some that are perfectly cooked, some a little bit more browner than the others. That is perfection right there. So now you're gonna put more oil in the pan, and you're gonna get a strainer like the one that I'm using here, and you're going to pour the salsa that you just made into the strainer so that you know, you can have some perfect chile. You don't want anything that has like chunks or pieces of the skin from the chile that you just used. So I just go ahead and take a spoon and kind of rub it inside the strainer to help all that chile to come out perfectly into the pan. And you're just going to keep repeating it until all the chile is out of the strainer. As you can see, this is all the leftovers, so you're pretty much done when it looks like this. You're going to bring it to a simmer, and then you are going to start mixing the chile. I like to cook it in oil. I think it gives it a good flavor as well. So you're just gonna mix it a little until it cooks. Then you're gonna add the tortilla chips in. Once you add the tortilla chips in, you're going to mix it until most of the tortilla chips are covered in the chile that you just made. So this will take some time, so you're just going to keep mixing until they are all covered and cooked a little, so that the tortilla chips get like that good chile flavor. So this is how it would look when it's done. I just go ahead and put it aside for a little bit. This is going to be the ingredients that I'm going to be putting on top of them. This crema right here is my favorite, by La Vaquita. This one right here is more liquidy, and this one is more thicker. This one's actually my favorite of all of them, also by La Vaquita. This is queso CONTIJA at my local grocery store, HEB. That's the one that I like from there, and some green onion. I chop a little bit of this and put it on top of my egg and the chilaquiles. So here I am putting the crema on top. Then you want to go ahead and put some of the queso CONTIJA on top as well, and the green onion. You want to pair it with some beans and an egg. At least that's what we do in my family, and it tastes delicious. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell so you can get notified each time that I upload, and like this video if you tried out my recipe. Thank you for watching. Bye!